Let's delve into a realm where fame and the supernatural collide, exploring the eerie encounters of some of the most renowned personalities with Satan himself. My name is AJ with Most Amazing, and these are the top 10 celebrities who came face to face with the devil. At number 10 is Whitney Cummings and the trans ghost. Yeah, this one's super weird. Now, Whitney Cummings had this seriously bizarre experience while hanging out with Kesha at a haunted prison. So, picture this. Whitney thinking that she's having this heart-to-heart moment with a spirit, all emotional and deep, when bam, it turns out that it wasn't quite Casper that she was talking to. Kesha spilled the beans on this wild incident, mentioning how Whitney was up there, probably shedding a tear or two, thinking that she was consoling with what she thought was a trans ghost. Meanwhile, downstairs, chaos was unfolding. The demon expert they had with them was losing their mind, yelling for Whitney to get out pronto because it wasn't a friendly ghost. It was a sneaky demon up to no good. Just imagine the sheer confusion and the spooky factor of believing that you're having a heartfelt chat with an otherworldly entity only to find out that you're basically in a face-off with a devilish trickster. Kind of story that makes you think twice about haunted prisons. Lesson learned, not everything in the spirit world has good intentions. Talk about an unexpected plot twist in the ghostly department. At number 9 is Demi Lovato. So Demi Lovato's ghost stories are no joke. She once spilled the beans about her Texas home being a ghost hangout. And not just any ghost, but a chatty one named Emily. Back when Demi was merely 3 years old, she was having a full-on conversations with this invisible buddy. I mean, one might call it an imaginary friend, but it gets even weirder after that. You see, she didn't just talk to Emily, she actually saw her lurking around in her closet. Just picture a little ghost playing peekaboo. Just picture a little ghost playing peekaboo. Pretty hair-raising. Now, Demi's not your average celeb, she's all about the supernatural vibe. She's convinced that she's got a direct hotline to the other side, like she can walk into a room and instantly sense if something paranormal went down there. I don't know about you, but that definitely gives me goosebumps. And guess what? Demi took her ghost game to the next level with her own TV show, Unidentified with Demi Lovato. She didn't just talk to ghosts on the show, she sang with them too. But on the show, she encountered some ghosts that had some serious beef with men specifically. Can you believe that? Even in the afterlife, they've got preferences. Seems like Demi's got more ghost tales than an old haunted house. The supernatural world must really dig her vibes. If you're enjoying this video so far, please support the channel by pressing like, subscribing to Most Amazing, and ringing that notification bell. At number 8 is Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne and his brush with the supernatural, you know, he's not just a rocker with a penchant for the extreme, he's practically a legend in the music world. Ozzy was a part of Black Sabbath, the band that basically set the stage for heavy metal. Their songs weren't exactly nursery rhymes, delving deep into spooky, dark themes that left people wide-eyed. Now, even after going solo, Ozzy kept that dark vibe going strong. He crooned about stuff like Mr. Crowley and, well, the song named after the band itself, Black Sabbath. It's like he really embraced that whole spooky scene. Now, let's get on to the juicy bit. Ozzy's tales of summoning ghosts and encountering the devil are just mind-boggling. He's not shy about talking about his super spooky experiences. He has shared stories about using a Ouija board to summon a ghost, and even claims to have seen the devil himself just hanging out on the edge of his bed. Now, it's easy to think, come on, Ozzy, really? But whether or not you believe his tales, his life has been anything but ordinary. He's definitely a rock and roll legend, and his whole journey is filled with mystery and darkness. I mean, sure, some say it's all part of his rock and roll persona, but whether it's real or not, adds a layer of mystery to his whole ordeal. Ozzy's life story is like a never-ending crazy train ride through the eerie and bizarre. At number 7 is Lily Collins. Lily Collins had this really intense experience while filming a movie called Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil, and Vile. This film is about Ted Bundy, this seriously infamous dude known for some seriously horrific stuff. Now, while playing her role in the film, Lily actually started having these super spooky encounters. This isn't gonna be your typical ghost story, to say the least. She spilled the beans to The Guardian about waking up at precisely 3:05 a.m. every single night. But she wasn't getting up all fresh and rested. No, she'd jolt to vivid flashes in her mind, like scenes from a serious struggle or something eerie like that. Now, instead of freaking out, she took it in stride. Lily figured out this wild theory that at 3 a.m., the barrier between our world and the spirit world is as thin as it gets. Now, she actually believed that these experiences were the spirits of Ted Bundy's victims coming to show support. Like they were saying, hey, we're here for you and we appreciate you telling our story. How bizarre is that? Talk about a spooky but strangely comforting twist in the middle of filming. At number 6 is Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian, right? I mean, she's practically a household name, but the thing about her journey to fame is that it's like a magnet for whispers and gossip. You see, people can't help but wonder if there's more to her success story. Talk of the town is some believe she might have shaken hands with the devil to get where she is. Now let's rewind to that leaked tape. It was the rocket fuel that launched her into stardom. But you've probably heard the rumors. I mean, critics say that her skyrocketing fame seems a bit too convenient. But let's put a pause on that thought, because success isn't always a deal with the devil, you know? I mean, let's talk strategy, because Kim is like a genius in the world of self-promotion. Reality TV, makeup lines, you name it. She's got the secret sauce to make things work. It's not just luck or dark magic behind her triumphs. She knows what makes the audience tick and plays that tune like a maestro. I mean, sure, devilish rumors might float around, but her success is more about her hard work, her smarts, and understanding what keeps people hooked. It's the real magic behind Kim K's ride to superstardom. And number 5 is Nicki Minaj. You know, Nicki Minaj's journey through the music world has been a roller coaster ride filled with controversies and wild moments. People talk about her like she's got some kind of connection to the supernatural, almost as though she's had a face-to-face encounter with Lucy himself. But let's pump the brakes on a bit, because those ideas are kinda tinfoil hatty. So Nicki, with her bold lyrics and fashion sense, has definitely raised some eyebrows. And then there's her alter ego, Roman Zelensky. Some folks got all spooked, thinking that it's a sign of her being taken over and possessed by some dark force, but really, probably just a creative side she brings out in her music, like an actor taking on different roles in movies. So remember that music video for Only? It caused a stir with its eerie visuals. People went all, oh, she's into satanic stuff, but Nicki explained it as her shaking things up, making a statement. It's like using art to challenge norms and get people thinking. So while some say she's had a close encounter with the devil, it's more about her pushing boundaries as an artist. At number 4 is Vanessa Hudgens. Vanessa Hudgens is the High School Musical star, but she's got some seriously eerie stories to tell. At the ripe age of only 8, she had a bizarre encounter with a duck toy. Yeah, just a duck toy. But here's the kicker. See, that just wasn't a normal duck. Instead of sitting there like a regular old toy, it started following her around her house. Now, most of us would have probably freaked out and shut it out, maybe gave the duck a little football punt, but not Vanessa. Fast forward to her talking on the Kelly Clarkson show, and she's spilling the beans about her paranormal experiences. She's opened up about how she kind of put a lid on those spooky incidences because, let's be real, the unknown can be pretty darn scary. But as she grew older, she realized that maybe there's something special about all this ghostly stuff she's been seeing and hearing. She even spilled the beans about using a spirit box, basically a gadget that ghost hunters use to snoop on spirits' chats. At number 3 is Carlos Santana. When we delve into the world of guitar heroes, Carlos Santana's name always pops up. I mean, who can forget his iconic tunes like Black Magic Woman? But you ever heard of the spicy gossip about him supposedly meeting the devil? Yeah, rumor has it that Santana's guitar wizardry doesn't just come from hours of practice. Some folks claim he struck a deal with Lucifer himself for those unreal skills. Now, before we get caught up in the whole supernatural hoopla, take a step back a bit, because Santana himself hasn't confirmed any Faustian pacts. His musical journey traces back to his dedication and love for music. Growing up in Mexico and hustling in San Francisco during the 60s, he blended rock, Latin rhythms, and blues into his own killer sound. Now sure, the rumor mill churns out tales of devilish agreement, but the truth is that Santa credits his success to his spiritual beliefs and a profound connection with the universe. So no need for the devil, just a whole lot of hard work and genuine passion for making awesome music. At number 2 is Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg, the rap maestro we all know and love, has been the talk of some wild rumors, especially when it comes to his supposed rendezvous with the devil. Yeah, allegedly the man who brought us hits like Gin and Juice, Drop It Like It's Hot, is supposedly making deals with the Dark Lord. Sounds like a plot from one of those over-the-top movies. But let's dig into it. See, back in 2012, Snoop went through a name change after a trip to Jamaica. He claimed that it was a spiritual awakening that led to his rebranding. But some folks out there, the conspiracy theorists, connect the dots a bit differently. They see it as a sign of some infernal agreement, a way for Snoop to show his allegiance to the underworld cat figure. And then there's his lyrics. They're not exactly church hymns, am I right? Some things that he raps about in his lifestyle have raised some eyebrows, but Snoop has pushed back on all of these claims. He stood firm, saying that he believes in something higher and has a spiritual side. So while the gossip about Snoop might take headlines, his own stance seems to be that it's all just smoke and mirrors. At number 1 is Damson Idris. When it comes to Hollywood, there's always a bit of mystery swirling around, especially when somebody rockets to fame seemingly out of nowhere. And in this whirlwind of celebrity gossip, Damson Idris is a name that's been causing a stir. This guy from Peckham, London didn't just dip his toes into fame. He cannonballed right in with his breakout role in Snowfall. Playing a young substance dealer in the 80s epidemic was no small feat. But then whispers started. Is he really that good, or is there some dark magic involved? Folks started spreading rumors, thinking that he might have made a deal with the devil to skyrocket his way up the ladder of success, pointing fingers at his charm and acting chops, claiming that there's no way he's that good without supernatural help. But hold your horses, let's remember that hard work can pay off big time. His dedication to his craft is undeniable. The guy's been hustling and refining his acting skills for a while now, and maybe that's just what was behind his rapid rise to success. I mean, sure, devilish rumors spice up the story a bit, but maybe, just maybe, it's all about talent and relentless effort paving his way to stardom. As always, if there's a celebrity who encountered the devil that I missed, and I probably did, feel free to let me know down in the comments, and I'll include your suggestions in the next iteration of this list. This has been AJ with Most Amazing, and I'll catch you all in another video. Later.